Alright, friends, I think it's official. I think that we know now that this is some sort of horror game. It's a horror game in sheep's clothing, in dating sim clothing. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Kip. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Uh, um... Yuri glances over her shoulders, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. This has not happened before. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think that we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Kip? Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Wait, what? She doesn't remember it? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But, I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Oh, you're still on trial, though. So, I've got to say, it is never okay to, bring up something like the fact that, someone is being abused or whatever, in a retaliatory way. I'm really kind of shocked at Yuri, and then, not really shocked at how Natsuki handled it because she's already dealing with a lot at home. I don't expect her to be a pinnacle of maturity here. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of the time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Alright, this is all the same, so I will meet you guys back when something new happens. Alright, so our conversation kind of dissipated, and Yuri is asking us to spend time with her, even though I said that Natsuki probably wanted us to spend time with her instead today at the club. And Yuri says, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Gosh dang, Yuri! Come on, we're going over there. Was that just a blip, or was that supposed to happen? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Well, we've certainly seen this already, so I'll meet you frands back here in just a sec. So Yuri is talking about Portrait of Markov, and the last thing she says is, when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, and then this is what just popped up, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again, I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize, I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It is a literature club, after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh my god. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to, that is, reading in company with someone. Alright, then we're gonna go into this whole, like, how we start reading together. I guess we will see the... Oh crap, I missed that last little, black text there. Dang it, it doesn't say what that text is in the history. I don't want to skip over new stuff, but I also don't want to read everything that we already have read. I guess maybe we are going to see, yep, this little quote-unquote cutscene, I guess, where we're both reading the book together. We're gonna get all flustered and hot and bothered because we're so close to each other while we're reading the book together. By the way, I can't imagine doing this. Reading with somebody else sounds like the most miserable thing in the world. And, like, I can't possibly hold the same book and, like, I'm constantly going to be waiting for you to finish reading, and you're going to be waiting for me to finish reading, and we're never going to be sure about it. We're going to be so focused on the act of reading together that we're not going to, retain anything we read. Or at least I certainly wouldn't. Alright, something else about her. Who are they talking about here? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading together. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Well, that's certainly different than the last time. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Kip? Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. What? What do you mean, making sure that we didn't do anything to her? No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Alright, let's show our poem to Natsuki, who we're trying to woo in this one. Even though we didn't get a chance to have a second scene with her this day. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I've wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You were totally waiting for us, Natsuki. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. What? This is not a poem? T3BLBIBZB3VYLFROAXJKIEV57Q equals. Let's see, is there any words in here that we can distinguish? None that I see. I think this truly must be just gibberish. Kip, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Kip, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Oh my god. What? 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 Hi again, Kip. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Kip. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. So, I believe in the last quote-unquote playthrough, at this point, she started saying that our writing reminded her of Natsuki, even though we were picking words in the poem that Yuri would like. So even though we picked words that Natsuki would like, this time it sounds like she's going to tell us that our writing reminds her of Yuri's work. What is Monica up to? Like, what is going on? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. Bless her heart. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, so I think this is different. Yes, this is different. Wow, okay. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, spanning, piercing, red, green, blue, and then this cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating, kink, screech, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing board table, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Let's delete her. Dang, that's a little dark, Monica. What just happened? Is the classroom gonna turn again? I hope not. That really kind of made me nauseous last time. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Alright, this is when she's gonna tell us to save. And I might as well. Although I don't have access to my old save files anymore. Who are you talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. So, is Natsuki just not a part of this anymore? Is she deleted like, kind of like Sayori has been? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. Gosh dang. Thirsty girl? The poem turned out good. It's, well, there's some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. Feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Well, let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Oh my gosh. This is a lot, and this is new. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cog wheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? No, I would not like to read it, but I'm gonna have to. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Dang. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room... Wait, Natsuki is here! Interesting, okay. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much, we're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Kip joined and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. Never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival. Even if that something is something I missed. Wait, what was that? Even if it's something small. Right, Kip? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Kip to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Dang! Dang, that's a hot take, Natsuki. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Kip joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Kip isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, do you think this is wise? Trying to come from Monica? That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Kip want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Kip, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you were even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me? She's not taking anything away. No, Kip, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time. I don't know why I'm slipping back into Monica's twang. Things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. What? Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh my god. Maybe I made a mistake playing this game in the dark. I'm like, I heard a creak in the apartment. Hello? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Kip? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright? Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Kip? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Kip before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Whew! Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Kip, I just wanted to make sure that you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like, oh god, things are getting distorted again. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! Oh my gosh, look at that. 111111111 out of 20. Oh, it's gonna come up with 21s. I see. What? I saw Sayori jump up there whenever I press color. What happens if I press other things that are her words? Oh, well, she probably would still hop up like that. Oh my gosh, you guys, this game is like seriously draining me. It's making my nerves frazzled and it's making me think about this whole dynamic of this whole situation. Ay. Well, thanks for watching. Kip Plays Doki Doki Literature Club, ! I have been and I will continue to be Kip Icon as long as you guys continue to follow your drams. I guess we have to keep going, don't we? See you next time.